Sometimes the universe offers us the chance to learn something new. They are custom tailored gifts entwined to our hardships. They exist to help us face and overcome the tests we are destined to encounter and provide us with opportunities to help others. I have known pain, and for most of my life, I have experienced it in some way every day. But in each instance of agony, there have always been an invaluable lesson to be learned. I learned something new last night, and I think it is a truth that is valuable for anyone who wants to live a good life. For the last 3 months, I have been in horrendous agony. I hurt in unfamiliar ways, and it has caused me an incredible degree of dismay. Fortunately, I have a grit that refuses to quit, a near infinite optimism, and a belief that life is intrinsically beautiful. When driving home last night, I felt the strife of my life breach my ability to keep my peace in place. Tears fell from my eyes, and I prayed for God to grant me a reprieve. A few moments later, an opportunity opened, granting me avenues to unearth the clues as to why I hurt so much. Soon thereafter, a calm washed over me, and for the first time in months, I felt comfortable. As my head space cleared, my fears washed away, and my dismay was replaced with insightful observations. I realized we suffer far more than we need to because we refuse to share our haunting horrors with the people who love us. My heart reinforced an earlier realization that we should never allow our dreams to destroy us, and we need to pay attention to the warning signs of life. Though the pain eased away, I knew it would return. In that moment, I tried to convince myself that maybe it was over. Rather than assume such silliness, I returned to an old time in my life. It was about a year before I was diagnosed with cancer. And on that day, I coughed up a smattering of blood. Wasn't much, but it should have still been a concern. It was enough to soak an entire tissue, but I was oddly blasé. I decided I would get it checked out if it happened on another day. I did not cough up any more blood for many months, but when I did, it didn't want to stop. I didn't know it at that time, but the day I spit up a smattering of blood was the start of my cancer journey. Could I have prevented the loss of my lung if I acted then? It doesn't matter. Hindsight is 20/20. I could add a bunch of woulda, coulda, shouldas. But why? The choices we make are the choices we make. We cannot change them, but we can change our future. In life, we hear a lot of mantras telling us to exist in the moment, as though it is the only place we are meant to be. I disagree. We should keep one foot in the present, past, and future. Right now, I can feel the pain creep back in. I know it's a matter of time before the old strife re-enters my life. So I'm using the wisdom I learned from old by looking into the now so I can have a healthier life later. We need to pay attention to the warning signs of life. So listen to your inside zones to see what it is your mind, body, and soul wants you to know. The body is like a child, and the only way she knows how to protect herself is with a scream. When she's screaming, give her love. Nurture her till she eases into a state of peace. See what she needs. Try to solve it as best as you can, and then love on her again. This idea applies to more than just physical pain. It also applies to our dreams. Our essence may seem to be infinite, but the energy of our spirit and body is not. We cannot neglect ourselves. We must take the time to make sure we are giving our body, mind, and emotions the treats they need to eat. I have lived a life of chasing my dreams to the point of allowing entropy to eat me. This is not the way God wants us to live. We're meant to be vibrant and alive. We're supposed to be able to dance and play gleefully throughout the day. Our heart should be open enough to accept and give love whenever it is presented to us. If we pursue a purpose that is greater than the value of our existence, it causes our life to become listless and gray. This is not the life any parent would wish for their child. Why would you wish it for yourself? I believe the purpose of existence is the exploration of relationships. What kind of meaningful relationship can you have if you've decided an idea is more important than your life? You are more important than your dreams, because you can have a vibrant life as you chase your dreams. You don't have to destroy yourself in the pursuit of them. Unfortunately, people tend to destroy themselves on the journey of life. We all forget there are other people on this expedition who know loneliness, pain, and hurt. Somehow we feel embarrassed when we express our feelings or an unsavory sensation. I think it's because we're afraid of showing weakness. And I get that. But many times what we think is weakness is vulnerability. Showing vulnerability requires strength and confidence. These are powerful traits desired by everyone. I know it's challenging to share your pain. You don't want anyone to think less of you. You want to be strong for the people who love you. But how can you be strong for them when your heart is hemorrhaging? How can you be strong for them when your arms are tired and wounded? You need them, and they need you. They want to be there for you. They want to love on you. They want to help you. Recently, someone in my life passed away. And after they left this world, I was able to read their journal. It made me sad to realize how lonely they were. It was heartbreaking. I was angry for a few moments because all they had to do was tell me or anyone who loved them how sad and alone they felt. We could have been there for them in a meaningful way, potentially lifted their spirits and showed them how much we cherish them. It would not have changed their death, but perhaps their death would have been more pleasant. Then I thought about myself and saw how I do the same. I thought about others and how they do the same. As a society, we have been taught to be pathologically independent, told that we do not need anyone and we can handle this all on our own. This is absolute hogwash. We cannot do this alone. We need each other. We were designed with flaws so we can help and be helped. We need communities of loving souls who are there for each other and encourage strength, love, and harmony. We can never experience this if all we are willing to talk about is the sunshine and smiles of life. We have to be real, be willing to express our hurt, and honestly hold space for those who we care about. The people who love us want to be there for us. When we deny them that opportunity, we are taking away their ability to show us love. Love is a beautiful gift. Don't take that away from them simply because you think you're protecting them. If they love you, they can handle it. Allowing them to be there for you will strengthen them. It may even replenish their spirit in the process. There is no reason to suffer needlessly for the sake of hiding your misery from the people who love you most.